Dear Capital Catalysts, you don't know my name. Let's keep it that way. Just kidding. My name's Nick, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, Dear Capital, I was in your live stream, and I'm the one who asked you about selling a collection I bought. Thanks for joining the live stream every Monday night, except for this upcoming Monday. But I'm going to try to post like a long video to make up for it. But I won't be there this upcoming Monday on, what is that, June 15th? No live stream. But usually on Monday nights, there's going to be a live stream. So a little bit of context about this question. Writing in with questions, by the way, emails below. You can send me your questions about selling Magic cards. I'm in Brazil. The market here is definitely not as liquid as the US, especially for singles. So you can sell high value and highly useful cards quickly, but the rest of the cards get stuck. Because of that, we can buy collections at 50 to 60% market value pretty easily. Stores here offer 35% to 50% of market value, which is crazy. I could imagine us privileged Americans would flip our lid if a store was like, oh, I could give you 35% for your collection. Although maybe stores do that already. Anyways, okay, so I bought this collection that was worth about 1,700 Brazilian dollars, whatever that is. And it was worth 1,700. I bought it for 1,100, which is about 65% value. Nice, very cool. So a nice 600 Brazilian dollar margin there. I already have a client for 3 of the rares, and that alone is worth about 250 of the Brazilian dollars. But I won't be able to sell the rest quickly for now. The question is, should I sell quickly for a small profit and move on, or should I list it at market price and let it ride? This is a great question. I think it's a very common situation that new sellers and small sellers deal with, because the deal is that if you don't have a massive inventory, you're not going to be able to move through stuff quickly. It's just going to take time. And, I should say, you're not going to be able to move stuff quickly at market price. You can move through stuff quickly, but it's going to be at a low price. And so what do I think about that? I'm a huge fan of selling stuff cheaper, faster, selling it, getting the money, and moving on. The reason for this, most of the money that I made last year, I sold $100,000 of cards. I didn't make $100,000. I made probably like $15,000, but I sold $100,000 of cards. And the vast majority of that was selling cards close to TCG low. And perhaps I didn't need to do that for all that. I was probably selling my cards too cheap sometimes, but they sold quick. And I was able to move through inventory and make what I considered to be good money for the time that I put into it. I think when you do the math, I think I was making somewhere around $15 an hour, roughly, which in my opinion for a side hustle that is, a side hustle is pretty good. It's pretty good. So anyway, what I could have done though, at the beginning of 2025 is I could have opened up a bunch of boxes, posted the inventory, sold at market price, and just let it sit. And some of that might still be sitting. And what would have happened is I would have made more money on the cards that sold, yes, but I wouldn't have made as much money as I did from selling all the stuff I did, even if it was at low. And so I was able to sell through stuff, use that money to buy more stuff, able to sell through that stuff and use that money to buy more stuff. And so that's the key, right? The key is that money now is much more valuable than money later. And even less money now is more valuable than more money later. Sometimes. I don't know. Did I just disprove saving? Anyway. So yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the churn and burn. Your situation, it sounds like obviously it depends for you, right? If you have a huge inventory or you're trying to grow a massive inventory, do this as a big side hustle, then yeah, like let it ride. But if you're just trying to, if recouping the money, the capital is valuable and interesting, then there's no shame in selling for low. And by buying a collection at 65%, you can sell well below market and still make a margin. And so that's my recommendation. That's what I would do if I were you. Hey, thanks for watching. Short video today. Check out my live stream. I have a Discord now, and the Discord's in the link below. You should join it. The goal for the Discord is to make it the most useful tool for people in buying and selling Magic the Gathering cards. That's the goal. We'll see. It might just be a dinky place, but hopefully not. Hopefully we can turn into something cool. So anyways, thanks for watching and subscribe, and we'll see you later.